Hi, this is JB from PayHOA, and today I want to speak with you about the Other Tools option on the left-hand column of your dashboard. And then this is the view that administrators see. So if I click on Other Tools, I have about 8 tiles here that you'll see. I have lots of different options here. The first one I want to point out is probably the most valuable, the most important part, or one of the most valuable pieces of information in PayHOA, I feel, is the communications log. So if I click on communications log, I am going to see a record of any invoice, any email, any receipt, anything that PayHOA sends emails on behalf of your association. There will be a record here of it in the communications log. And even more important there is this last event column where I can see it was opened, it was delivered, it was dropped, it's still in the queue to be sent out. So if you have a member who comes to you and says, I haven't paid my bill because I'm not receiving the invoices, you can come to the comms log and check, look for their name and see, was it delivered, was it opened, or maybe in fact it was dropped or was bouncing, and you know that you need to update their email so they are receiving those communications. Some of the other tools that are in the Other Tools box is send activations email. So this is really important for newer associations as you're getting your account set up and getting everything in place. When you're ready to go live and email all of your owners to log on, to establish their credentials, to use PayHOA, then you can come to send activation emails and send it to one person, send it to several people, or send it to everyone. And that will send them a personalized email with a special link in it that's just attached to their name and to their unit that allows them to establish their PayHOA credentials. Surveys, again, is a very popular feature. If you need to do some basic polling of, what should we do, what should we have our beautification project this summer be, or what color should we paint our clubhouse? Surveys are a great example. So what you can do here is the surveys also have multiple choice. They also have short answer questions. They can be public or they can be anonymous. Now, some groups, this is not a full-fledged election voting system or voting platform. Some groups do some basic voting in here, but again, just remember it's not built out for paper ballots or proxy votes or anything like that. But for basic polling, it's very nice. We also have a basic calendar feature. So again, you could put your HOA events on here, and people can also subscribe to this calendar from their Google Calendar and access the events. If I add a new event, I can add the times, I can add a description, and then I can also invite people to that event from here. If I want to send past due emails, there is a way to automatically send those under organization settings and preferences. If I just have 1 or 2 to send, I can click on past due emails, click on a name. I have a nice form letter here, form email that's already integrated. It's kind of like a mail merge. It will just fill in the details for them, and then you can hit send. PayHOA does have an integration with Weebly, which is a website builder company. This is an additional fee of $25 a month. There are several different templates that you can choose from to publish a website. So that is an additional $25 a month in addition to your PayHOA subscription. That does not include local hosting. So you would still have to buy a domain from GoDaddy or a similar service like that to actually host the website after it's been published in our website builder. Message boards, those do not come turned on with the site, but you as an administrator can turn them on. We sometimes think of message boards as kind of a dirty word, but we have seen them be pretty effective in different associations. For instance, a bulletin board, things that you can have it pinned at the top of message boards, make it easy for lots of different owners to see information right away. Some groups do not Boards do not like emailing back and forth or just the chains of emails going back and forth all day long. So we have several associations who the board just communicates with each other through a message board. That way there are not constant emails going back and forth. They're just communicating through the threads and the message boards. You might have an active committee structure in your association. So a message board is a great place to give that committee a space to do their business, to make their plans, and to do some of their work. It's also a great place if you're doing a garage sale or just need to keep people abreast of different events. That's fine. Again, you control who has access to the message board and what types of posting that they have. So it can be very controlled, or you can open it wide open to the Wild West, as we say sometimes. The 1099s, so these are the tax forms that if you have a vendor that you have paid over a certain amount of money, then you are required to file a 1099 for them. Especially if you are keeping track of your payments to vendors in the vendor tab in transactions. This will be very easy for you to do at year end. And you can choose your vendor and then you can start your 1099. Most of them are going to be 1099 miscellaneouses. And so you can pull your vendor information here and put the different amounts in it and then have it electronically sent to that vendor. The current cost for this is $15 per 1099, and so that makes it really easy for you to do. You don't have to worry about filling it out in a PDF and then mailing it to them. If you want to print your checks locally using check stock, that's an option that is available. You may have to contact support to have that turned on for you. And if you are a manager who has several different associations and you need data such as chart of accounts and other things copied from one association to another, then this box could be helpful for you too. Again, if you don't have access to that, contact support at PayHOA and then we can help you with that. So I hope this helps with other tools. Please let us know at PayHOA if there's anything else, any other questions you have, and I hope that you have a great day.